all the time and effort you guys have put into this program. Thanks for putting these athletes first, and thanks for upholding the high expectations of the Lady Lobo Volleyball program. Our prayers before the game time will forever be one for the books, if y'all only knew what we were saying. Our personalities all mixed together is something so special, but it's also so awesome at the same time. It's just something about this staff that is so epic that you would never understand. I can tell you story after story about these ladies, but just know that we have a blast and we make work fun. And we look forward to coming to work and working with your athletes from day to day. From the outside looking in, I would want to be a part of our staff. Now, for your Lady Lobos. Woo. We took on the motto of compete, but why? We would need to focus on competing. Why we would need the motto compete? What would help us throughout the season about the word compete? Why would this help us overcome? Exactly what was the meaning of the motto compete? Compete simply meant this year, no matter what was going on, keep fighting. No matter how good things were or how bad things got, keep fighting. Even in the good times, compete. Headed into the season, I knew as a coach that we would have some really big shoes to fill. I knew that we lacked confidence in ourselves. I knew that in order for us to find some success and get over the hump, we had to learn how to believe and trust in ourselves and simply learn how to compete. We had to learn to depend on each other and have faith the size of a mustard seed. Of course, we had our ups as well as downs, but we grew week by week. We were learning slowly but surely. Once something is good, praise it, and let's celebrate and move on. Because the next task was coming, it was coming hard and heavy. Graduating 5 seniors the year before put the Lady Lobos in a rebuilding type year, but we were ready for the challenge. I watched the Lady Lobos grow over the course of the season from June to October, starting with summer camps, spring ball, summer ball, all of the above, and not to mention those hard, dreadful summer workouts. We fought battles on and off the court weekly, but this would only make us stronger in the long run. The battles will help us develop more and more, and they will remind us just simply to compete. Again, trusting in something that you can't always see is so mentally hard. We as humans have to see what we want, but when you can't see, that's whenever you get mentally tough. It was the focus for me, and the results are coming, no doubt. I want to express how proud I am of this team. The heart, effort, perseverance you all have shown all year long throughout the district race. Although we came up short, the fight and spirit of this team will always be remembered. Thank you for giving your all, because the easiest thing to do is quit whenever things is not going your way. Over the course of the season, we showed that we were learning what it meant to compete. Here are a few reminders of growth in your Lady Lobos. Opening up the season with a dual match, we were able to knock off Tyler High and Kilgore. At the Duncanville tournament, we took the defending state champs, Gunner, to 3-set through. All weekend, we competed, taking 4 opponents to 3 sets in the Duncanville tournament, and even coming from behind by 10 points in 3 different ball games to win. These are just stepping stones for the Lady Lobos. After a tough weekend at Duncanville, we were able to return home and knock off Pleasant Grove, which made it to the regional finals this year in the playoffs, and White Oak. This was the first time the Lady Lobos had beat Pleasant Grove since the 2020 season. Next up, we traveled to the Trail Tournament and was able to come back with 3 wins and a lot of mental toughness after that Saturday. Our last tournament stop was at Forney, and we were pushed outside of our comfort zone, but we responded very well, taking every opponent besides one team to 3 sets and just simply battling game in and game out. We were still finding our way during the preseason, but the most important thing is that we were learning and we were growing and getting better, even though you couldn't see it from the outside looking in. Before opening the district race, we were able to knock off Carthage and take Central Heights to 5, another team that was defending state champs the previous season. When we speak of District 10 6A, most people will frown, turn their nose up, or feel some type of way. But let me remind you of the fight of the Lady Lobos. We took North Forney to 5, being up 2 games to 1, and ran out of gas. We battled back with Ward City, took them to 5, being up 2 games to 1, ran out of gas. Might I add that Roy City was in the regional tournament this year, and the Lady Lobos were just as good, if not better. We were able to knock out Tyler Legacy in 4 in high fashion. We battled against Rockwall and Rockwall Heath. Although our district record doesn't sound good, these young ladies did battle game after game and again never quit. When I tell you this team went to work, it was so rewarding to watch them hold each other accountable and push each other to be the best they could be day in and day out. At the end of the day, the Lady Lobos never backed down and they fought from the start to the finish. We made our opponents earn their points against us and nothing was given at all. Again, heart, hustle, grind, and grit is all you saw on the court. What we gained from the losses this season will only prepare us for what is come next season. We gained how to compete when you're outnumbered. We gained the real speed of 6A volleyball. We gained teamwork. As you saw, nothing was going to be able to hit the floor without somebody going behind it. We gained hustle play after hustle play. Everybody knows the Lady Lobos will go for a ball. We gained the attitude of competing point by point. Yes, we walked away with tears in our eyes, but we gained the attitude and knowing what it means to compete and much more. Seniors, please know that even though it might not feel good, you guys showed us what it was to be able to play in 6A again. We had tremendous growth that deserves recognition. These are just some of the highlights of our season. There were so many battles on and off the court that we won, and I cannot be more thankful for these young ladies that stand before me.